Welcome back. In this video, we are going to learn about how we can fetch data from different sources into Power BI. Okay, so this is how the UI looks like in Power BI desktop, as you're already aware. And we have an option called Get Data here. So Get Data is the option we use for fetching the data from various sources. If you just click on this drop down, you will see few resources readily available there. Excel workbook, Power BI semantic models, data flows, Dataverse, SQL Server, many more. Okay, and if you don't find your data source here, don't worry. Just go to this more option, click on that. You will see lot more data sources available here. Okay, so you can see different sections of data sources, file related data sources, database related data sources, Power Platform, Azure, many more. Okay, if I go to Azure, I can see Azure SQL Database, Azure Synapse Analytics, Azure Cosmos DB, and in databases you can see SQL Server, Oracle DB, IBM DB2. Okay, for this video, I'll show you how we can fetch data from an Excel workbook which is in your local. Okay, just select that Excel workbook and click on connect. So I have sample superstore data here. I'm just clicking it. It will take a while to load the data into the Power BI desktop. So once it is connected to the file, it will give you a dialog box where it will show you the sheets available in the Excel file. Okay, this is a data preview of a specific sheet in the Excel file. You can just confirm it whether it syncs with your file or not. So once you're okay, you can just click on the checkbox and you will have two options here: load and transform data. When the data is cleaned completely and you no need to do any transformations, then you can directly load the data into the Power BI desktop. But if you're not sure whether the data is cleaned or not, you can go to this transform data. That will navigate us to an inbuilt component of Power BI, which is Power Query Editor. That's a dedicated ETL tool inside Power BI. Okay, so this is how it looks in Power Query Editor. You can see if all the data is having a clean format. If not, you can just perform different data transformations on top of this table. Okay, I'll dedicatedly do a video on how we can get things started with Power Query Editor. Okay, so let's assume that you have performed few data transformations on top of this table and just click on close and apply. So that will be loaded into the Power BI desktop. So once it is loaded, you have a data pane on the right side. So whatever data you load into Power BI desktop will be visible here. Okay, so we'll get orders over here. So this is what the data I fetched. Okay, and if I want to see the data inside these orders, I can just go to this table view and click on this table. That will show me the data inside orders table. Okay, you can just have a look at the data in this data or table view pane, and this is just to next to report view. You have this table view, and at the bottom you'll also see the number of records this table holds. Okay, which is 9994 rows. And if you place on each column, you'll also see how many distinct values are there. In order date, I have almost 1236 distinct values. Though there are 9000 records, 1200 records are only distinct. Okay. And if you go to row ID, because row ID is a sort of an index for each row, so definitely that matches with the number of records the table contains. Okay. So just by clicking on each column, you'll get to see how many distinct values are there out of the total records available. Okay. And on the top, you'll also see the data type of a specific column you have selected. Order date, it's a date format. Ship date, it's a date format. Ship mode text, customer ID text, customer name text. Okay. So this is how we can fetch data into Power BI using transform data option. Okay, let me refetch the same table, but this time I'll fetch this orders table. I'll see the preview and I'll click on this checkbox. So instead of transforming it, I'll directly load it. Okay, so that will directly load the table into the Power BI desktop. Okay, I'm assuming that the data is completely cleaned and there is no need of performing additional transformations on top of it. So that's the reason I'm directly loading it. So this is what the orders table I have fetched. You can just click on it. Just like how we have seen the data for orders 1, we can also see the data for orders. This is also containing the same number of records. Okay, so that's all for this video.